Hello, everybody. This is AHP Cup Series, joined by Everett Larson.
Hello, guys. This is take number 2. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, we're back here on the AHP Cup Series podcast, and we're gonna go through all the different points and see if I can catch up to Kraken and see if Andrew can stop losing all these. So yeah, here we go.
Okay, so this is episode 3 of Racing Ramble, and let's go ahead and just get started, because we've not done this in a while. What has been the most exciting thing, surprising thing that's happened since the last time we've recorded? Because it has been quite some time.
Well, to be honest, last time we recorded was a solid 5 minutes ago. But
Okay, shut up.
anyway, so last week last week, right now we would have been leaving for Pastrana Land. I got invited sometime in like fall of last year, I think it was around there. I have no clue when. All I know is I was in the sweatshirt, so it's cool. So anyway, I got invited to Pastrana Land by the big man himself, Travis Pastrana, and I got to go there a week ago, hit some big UTV jumps, and I also jumped a very small trike. I jumped a kid's toy over a 30-foot gap, is what Travis Pastrana said. And it was very fun, and it was very scary.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna mention. I was gonna mention the little trike thing that you jumped. Just go ahead and look at his channel, because this should come out on Everett's channel. Just basically what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to the shorts, and you're gonna watch all his videos at Pastrana Land, because they are insane. Like,
Yeah.
when he says he's jumping over a 30-foot gap on a little children's toy, he's not lying. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was fun. I will say, my Snapchat story has never seen a brighter day and will never see another brighter day.
And no, it's
Also
like,
there, I met I also met Aiden Ross, Neon, and Sketch there. That was pretty cool. And I had to not tell my mom quite exactly who Aiden Ross was, because the night in the hotel, she flipped a lid whenever she figured out that he was the one that gave Donald Trump the Tesla. And now that's her main bragging point about what her child just did. Anyway, that was pretty cool. But yeah, watch my shorts. I'm not holding you at gunpoint. Anyway,
okay, let's go ahead and get to our standings. This is the little competition we've been doing this year. For every race, if you get the highest finisher, you get 1 point. If you get the race winner correct, you get 5 points. And we did all of this at the beginning of the year, so it's not been week to week, so it's been kind of confusing. We are looking to do a weekly thing where we pick our race winner the week of, but as of right now, we've only been doing it. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at it. I did not want to take a look at it because obviously we see where I'm at.
uh, he's like 3 seconds behind, and then me and Kraken are like 2 tenths off from each other. I'm trying to like push him out of the way with half the race to go, but you know, you got to get in the lead, got to get some of those good old points. But
I,
yeah,
I
starting
believe
off here.
just last week y'all were tied until he won this week. But we'll get to all of that in just a second. Go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Anyways, to start off here, we have race number 0. It says at Bowman Gray, where Andrew, you picked Denny Hamlin, Kraken picks Ross Chastain, and I picked Kyle Larson because I thought he would win. Unfortunately,
One of my
I was
very
outright.
few points on the board at Bowman Gray.
It's very rare this year, I
Hey,
guess.
I was in the lead for a total of 1 day. That's all, or 1 week, 1 week, or no,
One
two
week.
weeks, because Bowman Gray and Daytona are separated.
Oh yeah.
No, then I was in the lead. Okay, we'll get to that later. So I was in the lead again for another 1 week. Okay, so Bowman Gray, obviously, you just said that. Then you get your first points at Daytona because you picked Ryan Blaney. If
He
you
did
want,
get hooked into the outside wall.
if you want to see what we're talking about, go to our Discord. Um, Hopefully we can link it in the description, or you might have to copy and paste it somehow. Just go join that Discord
Yeah.
as soon as possible, because we want more people on there. What we're doing on is pretty cool, because we also have a fan weekly prediction. let's go ahead and look at our standings for that. Right now, Elijah's in the lead. Food City Cup Series is in second, tied for the lead though. And then Beans 210 is in third. That's our top three. Going
Beans.
back to our weekly race predictions.
You had basically Andrew had the lead for a week. As soon as Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney touched the track, he like lost all points, and then he fell off. Even going into race two. Well, actually, no, he didn't fully pick out. Fell off because he picked Carson Hocevar, and then I got Corey LaJoy because he's my favorite driver. And then Kraken has Todd Gilliland, and yeah, Andrew was the only one that got points. And then race three at Coda, I'm gonna let Andrew talk again because this is his podcast.
Well,
But yeah, anyway.
it's all of our. It's going on your channel, so you should be the main one. Um,
Oh,
well, it's technically my podcast that I made, but it's like all three of ours because we all run it basically. I don't know. I run the show. These are my little helpers, I guess.
I'm a minion. I'm
Yeah,
I'm one of those purple minions now.
these are my minions, and yeah. But I am trying to get them on their channels too, so we all get like views and subscribers from it or whatever. Because I don't want to
Subscribe to
steal
mine.
everything, because they're taking time out of their day too to do this. Even though I'm taking more time to make all of these things, but I don't care.
Subscribe.
I have more subscribers than both of them.
Probably combined. I have 89 now, so after this, maybe I can get to 100 finally. Anyway,
Hopefully, yes.
and
Anyways,
maybe
back to this. Coda first ever winner prediction correct was by Kraken. He picked Christopher Bell at Coda, and then Kraken goes on a little streak right here. He gets points at Coda. He gets 5 points at Coda because he picked the correct winner. Then he gets 1 point at Phoenix because he picked Joey Logano. Then he gets another 1 point at Las Vegas because he picked Kyle Larson. And then at Homestead he gets 5 points. So just in those 4 weeks, he gets how many points? 5, 6, 7, 12. He gets 12 of his 22 points that he has currently.
yeah,
But if you want to talk about Homestead, you can tell about the very odd thing that happened at Homestead for us.
we all picked Kyle Larson. And then Kyle Larson committed arson and decided to run away from the field on a trail of fire and then win. And we all got 5 points, and then we will never see another brighter day for good old Andrew over here. His picks are kind of like the way he was running the podcast a minute ago. This is the second one we made. And, and then we move on to Martinsville, where I got 5 because I picked 5 points because I picked Denny Hamlin. Kraken picked Chase Elliott, and then Andrew picked Chris Buescher
Okay,
at
if we're
Martinsville.
gonna be fair here, if you go back to our episode, I'm pretty sure it was the second one that we did it. I got the last pick every time, and me being the person I am, I didn't want to copy the picks of everybody every single time. The one time I do copy a pick, I get 5 points. So maybe I should just copy people every week. So like you said,
Not if I pick
Martinsville,
SPGA again.
and then Darlington, um, Kraken got 1 point. Then Bristol, Kraken got another point. And I picked Cole Custer at Bristol. And if you want to go to our
Okay.
Discord, you can see what Kraken said about that. Because I don't think we can legally say it on YouTube. We probably could, but
Yay, report.
it's going on
I
Everett's
don't.
channel, so I don't have to worry about it. But
Yeah, he basically it's something that Snoop Dogg likes to do a lot. But anyway,
okay, that's crazy. So yeah, so the first time we filmed this, because obviously I made a little bit of a mistake on the first time. Um, he actually, what am I saying?
uh,
Oh, it was way more funny the first time we went through it. We both actually laughed at it more than we did just now
yeah. Well,
because
obviously he picked Cole Custer at Bristol Motor Speedway, which I was sitting next to you in the stands. I wish I would have. Which I'm. This is how my mind works. I'm always like stuck in the moment, and then afterwards I go think about what I could have done. I still regret not just pulling out my phone and saying, "You picked Cole Custer, who is in like 32nd place.
I know, and it's the one race we actually all will get to see together. And if I picked the correct
Yeah,
winner, it would have been crazy. But I remember last year, my playoff predictions. I think I got all but one correct last year after the first round, and obviously Bristol was the cutoff race. So I was holding up my bracket to you, and I was like, look at me. And this time at Bristol, I was like, mm-mm. Oh, and we
don't look
also
at
did
me.
our little trackside live show that we did. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I listened back at that, and I said Larson wasn't gonna win a single one that weekend. I think.
He won
And
two.
huh?
Everyone won.
He won.
Wait,
He won
how many did
two.
he win? Crap.
He
Yeah,
won
two.
Xfinity and we were kind of distracted during Xfinity. We were in the suites. We could care less
Yeah, we
about
were.
the race.
We have no, especially in the suites, because I mean, up there you get Shirley Temples until they run out of Sprite, which they do quite a bit. You can get a lime in there. You can get anything you want to, unless it has alcohol in it, because we're still young children. And
And you can bet
yeah.
money.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, I forgot you bet
I
money.
was one position off. It made me so mad. I was okay.
You
So
should gamble again.
so
Gamble, gamble.
technically, I can't gamble because I'm not old enough. So instead we got someone else to do it for me because I obviously couldn't gamble. So this person just offered to I put my money in, but it became their money. But they were gonna be nice enough to give me the money even if I won and they didn't. I would not be that guy. I would be like, sorry kid, mine now. But I was one position off, almost had it. First ever betting. Probably a good thing I didn't win, or I would have become an
Full
addictive
time.
gambler. So let's just be glad, I guess, that I didn't. So back
I won a
to
hundred dollars.
it was gonna be more than that. I'm pretty sure because that suite was crowded. We went to a different suite
Oh,
to
it
watch
was
half the race too
yeah.
because we just couldn't. You should have. I still think you should have snuck into the Hendrick booth.
It was locked.
Oh, you did check.
Maybe it was very much locked. I will say I did hear somebody yell in there, so I don't think it would have been good if I were to have entered.
Well, I'm
And
guess.
it was before I checked the door, so it wasn't me. It was because by me.
Well, I'm guessing they had it locked because it was more of an official type thing and not just a party. Ours like people weren't even watching the race. They were just up at the bar the entire time. But and the you
Yeah, they
remember
were
the
just
guy who was sitting
talking.
beside us?
Oh man, yeah, he kept walking back and forth.
Yeah, and then that guy, and he also, the guy who was sitting on our row, also one of the guys, he he went up to go bet his money, his $10 in, right, to get the random draw. He drawed Larson, and I was like, gosh darn it, he's gonna win, and I'm gonna get nothing. And I thought Larson was an option for some reason, but who knows. Anyways, oh, and the other guy who's sitting beside us, um, he he was convinced the guy who Sammy Smith was Dale Earnhardt Jr. because he was an older guy, but he just go Dale
Oh
go
yeah,
the entire time.
I still feel so bad.
I didn't
I
want to
figured
tell
it's
him.
good that we didn't tell him. Yeah, neither of us wanted to tell him.
We both thought the
I
same
under
thing.
I've watched the film. Like I've watched a lot of Dale Earnhardt films. Read Michael Waltrip's book, so I know how much Dale means to everybody.
hmm
So I couldn't mentally be able to do that. It's like ever. Hey man, I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not Dale Earnhardt. That's Sammy Smith.
I mean,
You
it
should
is
hate that guy.
confusing because
Anyway,
he is. It is a little confusing, I guess, because he's
very.
running the same font of a scheme and his car's red and stuff. So I would get if you've not watched NASCAR and you only watch it when you get free tickets with your work job. It makes
Yeah,
sense to me. It
absolutely.
makes sense to me. Like why? Obviously.
Yeah, me too. It's very understandable.
So I didn't care if so we are going through the weekly race predictions, but we just threw in a whole nother segment right there. So that counts as a segment.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah, our Bristol weekend.
let's get. We can go on and on with stories of our Bristol weekend, but we can save that for another day.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, we could make a whole podcast of like 20 episodes of just
Oh man,
Everett and Andrew.
we should do that.
Oh, did I just leak my name?
And Simon.
Anyways, my name is Andrew, guys. Yeah.
I've been saying Andrew like this whole time.
Oh, who cares? Name leaked.
Yeah,
I
no.
guess. I think people already know. And those are my
Probably by now.
those are my initials. That's why AHP Cup Series is AHP. We're not gonna expose the full name though. We'll just be Andrew HP.
Oh man, I almost accidentally said it out loud. All right, anyway,
You
can we
have.
dox
I don't think
Kraken's
you
name
even.
too?
I don't think you even know my middle name. I don't even know Kraken's real name. I no, I do know it, but I kind of forget. I think.
Oh, maybe he is a Kraken.
Well, Kraken sounds better than calling someone AHP the whole time. So,
Yeah, that is
oh
true.
shoot, I just clicked something on my phone because I was trying to pull it back up. Okay, back to weekly race predictions. I think we're on Talladega and Texas. Talladega, me and Kraken get 2 points. Um,
I don't want to talk about it.
and then Kraken gets another point. Hey, but
I
every
still don't
take
want to
away
talk about it.
Kansas. You got Kansas.
Yay, Kansas! All right, so I picked Kyle Larson because Kyle Larson likes the outside, and so do I because my last name is also Larson. I dox myself constantly, but anyway, Kraken picks Kyle Busch, and Andrew
Chris
he picks Chris
Busher.
Busher. I think you were
Population
doing the same stuff.
of 30,000. Prosper, Texas. He didn't win, by the way.
No, he
Anyways,
did. He did not.
let's
You got
go
no
down
points.
to the All-Star race that we had. You would get 7 points if you pick the correct winner because winning means more at the All-Star race, obviously. And
Yeah.
I was 2 positions off, so I only got 1 point. And
Hey,
then
I'm still waiting for iRacing to update North Wilkesboro so that way I can
hey, they said they would.
do.
I watched an update thing. They are updating
Yeah,
it.
I'm waiting. They are
So
updating it, but I'm still waiting, so I don't like waiting. Anyway,
yeah,
also on North Wilkesboro weekend, I just had so close to being a voice crack. Anyway, um, yeah, on the North Wilkesboro weekend, Corey LaJoy was driving his modified, and he was doing so good until like around probably 30 laps to go. He got rear-ended off the restart. His rear wheels picked up off the ground in a modified. Do you know how inhumanly hard you have to hit someone? Okay, anyway, his wheels pick up off the ground and he gets spun out, and then his rear bumper is like facing the moon into the earth, you know? Or wait, not into the earth. His rear bumper's trying to look at the moon, basically. But yeah, it wasn't good. And then he did not get the best finish, but he still finished, so that was good. Yeah, I'm still not salty. Also, for some reason, Kraken picked Ty Gibbs to not win but clear the fence, which I
he
mean,
didn't even make the race to begin with.
he did. No, he did. The pit challenge was just sad
Hmm.
for a lot of people.
Anyways, entering the prime era. This is the
Yay,
time.
Charlotte.
This is the time you should enter clapping noises. You know, cause prime is so
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's so awesome.
I will say
Wait.
we didn't. I didn't tell him to do this, and I just thought about it right now. Anyways, but Charlotte was,
Oh yeah, I can't play that.
in my opinion, possibly the best race this year.
Yeah.
I just thought how good it was. Like, I don't know. In general, I just thought everything was good about it, but I didn't get a point. You and Kraken got a point because y'all both picked
Yes,
Tyler
we
Reddick,
did.
and let's just say I picked Kyle Larson, and that was probably the worst weekend of his entire life. Moving on to
Yeah,
the
they.
most recent race. I don't know when we're gonna post this, but as of the time we have, we are filming this. It was yesterday. Great race, I thought. Because we had
Yep.
people coming from the back and up to the front, and let's just say once again, Kraken got another win. 5 extra points.
Somebody put him down, please. We need to put him down.
5 extra
Put him.
points on the board for him, and that's his third correct winner he's gotten so far. So he's
If he
tied with
wins
you.
another one, I'm going to put him into a medically induced coma for like a month and then let him out.
Y'all have beef
I'm gonna make
over
him.
this. I know y'all just have this inside beef, both of y'all. Just y'all both want to win
No,
so
I
bad.
don't. I don't. The thing is, I joke around. I don't actually hate the guy. I just want to win. You
I
know.
know, but both of y'all. I know
Promise you.
both of y'all want to win, but I'm kind of out of the picture for right now, at least.
I'm gonna
So
shoot him with
let's
a Nerf gun if I see him.
let's move on to this weekend. I believe the race is on June 8th. Michigan.
It is.
I don't know. Is it
Yay!
is it June 8th? Yeah, June 8th
Uh,
actually, I guessed.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so once again Kraken was on Kraken, get it?
I'm gonna feed him to a Kraken if he wins again.
Anyways, Ty Gibbs is not gonna win. I don't think Brad Keselowski's gonna win
No.
either. Brad Keselowski's
Tyler, here
had
we
the
go.
worst season you could possibly ask for.
Yeah.
But he got a top five at Charlotte, right? Charlotte?
I think it was Charlotte. I don't know though.
Yeah, and then Nashville, Corey Heim somehow lost all of his great talent he has. And yeah. Anyways,
Time. Hey, at least Raja won though. I'm very happy for Raja. We look like twins, is what everyone says for some reason.
for some reason.
I see it. Yeah, I see it, but I don't see it. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of those things.
Anyways, uh, so what you probably had the best pick this weekend, Kyle
Larson,
Larson. So that would
Arson Larson,
what would that put you at? Let me look at the standings. That would put you at 18 points.
5.
But if he does win,
If you were to
you would be
win.
tied back up.
What if he gets the pole, does a full sweep, and wins? Then what would
You still
happen?
get 5 points.
Ah,
Didn't he do that? No, he didn't.
okay.
He did that at Homestead, right? I think. No, I don't know. I'm not looking it up.
I don't remember. Me neither.
Anyways,
He did
let's.
that at Eldora,
Well, that's Eldora.
like in 2015. It's Eldora.
We're talking about Michigan. So let's. He might. Maybe he won't.
It's related.
He did not have the greatest race yesterday, but he finished eighth after everything. Starting in the back, then tire was bad, and then he had to come back up. But that just shows how good he is. If he says he had a sucky race and he still finished in eighth. Anyways, let's get to the point standings of this year. I'm
Oh,
inserting my own clapping noises and stuff. So
I don't know if that picks up.
so we just were looking at our points all day. Now let's take a look at um what's it called? The actual racing stuff. So if you want to start,
Um, I cannot see that too good, but it looks like William Byron is in the lead, Kyle Larson in second, Christopher Bell is in third, Denny Hamlin in fourth. Wait. Oh, hey, I don't like him. The number 9 car, Chase Elliott, is in fifth. Tyler Reddick. I can't see the ones with whiteout numbers. I just kind of saw Chevy, and then I saw the outline, and then anyway. Tyler Reddick in sixth. Ryan Blaney in seventh. Joe Logano in eighth, who is my friend Simon's favorite, and then Ross Chastain, the Watermelon Man, the War Rider of Oz, in ninth. And then rounding out your top 10 is Bubba Wallace in the 23 car.
Bubba Wallace had a bad few weeks. But he had a good finish. I think he finished what, sixth at
Yeah, I
Nashville.
think so.
So at least he's on the up and up. I hope he's on the up and up. I mean, finishing top 10
Hopefully.
is always going to help in general, even if you're a bad driver or a good driver. Not saying that Bubba's a bad
Uh,
driver. I'm just saying, like, anybody, it helps to get a top 10. Except for Larson. He said he sucked when he finished his 10th. Who knows? Hey, look, Corey LaJoy isn't last in standings.
No, he is not. He's decently up there.
He actually,
I can't.
he's actually only how many points? He's only 60 points behind Cody Ware. And Cody Ware's ran a whole season. So,
Yeah,
he shouldn't have lost his
I
ride.
can't. I can't tell who's who, man. I can see from. I can tell who is who whenever
Yeah,
I'm like.
yeah, I'm
I
like,
know they're gonna be up there, and then at the back of the field, I cannot see the whiteout numbers at all.
yeah, I'm like
I
leaning
just see like a
into my
flashbang.
screen to look.
I am too, dude. Yours is like so small for mine because I'm like on the like 48-inch monitor thing that has a curve in it.
I
I
know.
cannot see anything. I just see flashbang. Ah!
So let's look at
Uh,
Austin Dillon. He's after his top tens, he was doing fine, but he was like in 21st, I think, but he's dropped all the way down to 26th. My lucky number,
ah,
26. Not the
you know,
not the position you want to be in points though.
no,
Um,
definitely not.
so let's see. Martin Truex Jr. is in last, but
Cool.
that's
Okay.
that's kind of a given. He only raced
Yeah,
one, and he
he's
ran,
ran one race, singular race.
and I don't think he even finished. Yeah, he didn't finish. But let's look at Bush, Kyle Bush. He's in 15th. So pretty good for him, I guess.
Respectable.
After
Chase Briscoe looks. Chase Briscoe in 11th.
I feel like
That's not too bad.
Chase Briscoe is either a hit or miss. He's getting poles at basically half the races so far, but he needs to stay at front and get the stage points first instead of drop back right out the start and then just try to get a good finishing position.
Yeah. Hmm. I can't see. Do I need glasses or do I need a new screen?
Oh, I went to the eye doctor today. Oh my gosh. My eyes were dilated and I couldn't see anything for so long. I was like, I'd rather just be blind than that again. Actually, no. It really
I
wasn't that bad.
haven't been in so long.
I could see far away just fine, but I was trying to look at my phone because I'm getting notifications and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't see anything. And it made me so mad.
He's like, help me, I'm dying. He's like, I can't see you.
So yeah, luckily nothing important happened right then at that time. But anything
That's always a good
else that we have to talk about for this episode at least?
thing. Subscribe.
Yeah, to Everett's channel. And
Oh, and also look at channel 199. Sometime this week I will be on there, and I'm pretty sure Everett Larson Racing will be tagged. I think my Goofball Gaming will also be tagged and everything, so that'll be cool.
if that,
I believe sometime this week.
I'm gonna be so annoyed if you pass me in subscribers. I mean, you need to get like how many? Like you have to get.
No, imagine I would have asked for a shout out on live by with Aiden Ross. I would have got like 1 million subscribers in under a day.
Oh, you should have. I'm glad you didn't do that though, because if you did,
No, I was thinking about just driving and everything instead of my channel,
yeah, it looked really
which I
fun
have
what you
20
did.
views on like every day.
You got 1,000 on
Thank
one. I think it was on your racing channel though.
Yes, it was.
I was like,
I don't understand how that one gets more than mine. It's so overshadowing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
did I wait? How much does your racing channel have?
I think 160 right now.
So did I pass your racing channel too?
Wait, what?
Cause
Wait, hold on. I'm checking.
I have 169. Oh, I did pass it. You have 162
No.
on there, and I have
Hey, you beat my
I have
mom.
170 subscribers now. I got another subscriber. Also,
Let me see if I got one.
I'm going to go
I'm
ahead and
still at
just
89.
give me a little bit of self promotion right now. HB Cup Series Race 2 Season 2 Bristol Motor Speedway, the Bass Pro Shops Night Race comes out on June 7th at I believe 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It is a night race. It's a really cool race. The track is like, in my opinion, either my best track I have or my second best track. But you can just go ahead and watch that this Saturday, 6/7. That's the day it comes out. I had to throw that in there. June 7th, 6/7.
Thought you just made a 6-7 joke, bro.
Technically, I
That was
did.
a bit.
Technically, it wasn't. But I said 6/7 and then kind of forgot what I was talking about. But if you want to remember it, this was supposed to be on Memorial Day weekend. Then I decided, oh, 6/7, that'd be funny.
6-7.
So, unfortunately, it didn't make Memorial Day weekend because of the person who's doing my command. But it was worth the wait. His command is like the best command that has been on the channel so far. So, I'm very excited about that. You don't even know who does the command. It's very top secret right now. I'm hoping to
Oh,
get
cool.
a secret person every single race to do it. I have like announced on my Discord already about who's doing some of the races. But for the races that I've X'd out, I'm trying to get like people that are famous. Wait, let me look.
Yeah,
You're doing one. You're doing, I believe, Talladega. Yeah,
I think so. I don't
you're
know though.
doing your Grand Marshal for Talladega. Kraken is Grand Marshal at Watkins Glen. Gavin Beers is commentary at Pocono. Um, and then
Pinocchio.
Speedway Racing Network is commentary at Atlanta. So yeah, every other race is open for Grand Marshal, except Pocono. I'm working on someone for that. Even more famous than the one, I think. I don't know. I actually don't know. Anyways, that's just my channel. Anything? Obviously, you've said about your channel. If you want to add more, add more.
Um, I really have nothing else about my channel. Just good old simple gaming stuff and shorts and everything. If you want to get laugh, then like watch one of my racing things or like if anything, I would have to say one of my Gorilla Tag videos, like the ones whenever I get juked out and everything. Those are sometimes fun to make. Most of the time, there's like little kids in there. Though it's very hard to make those because it's just little kid on a sugar rush playing VR
Mm-hmm.
that has colors and lots of people. It's anybody else that does Gorilla Tag content, they would understand. But yeah, I'm probably gonna start doing more iRacing stuff again and try to get back in the swing of things because I'm still recovering mentally and still on an adrenaline high from Pastrana Land. So I am hyped up all the time now. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. If we're gonna end it here, which I have no idea, but
I'm.
yeah,
I think we can end it here. I'm also trying to look. This is gonna be our second longest podcast. Because originally we said.
yay!
Also, okay, so we have to see. Right now, the first ever episode is the most popular with 74 views. Then the second most popular one is the second one we did with 47. So will Everett's channel get more views or not? And then we should have our fourth episode coming out. I don't know when it will come out. Hopefully sooner rather than later on Kraken's channel. But anyways, that's going to do it. Everett, I'll let you wrap it up because it's your channel and whatever you want. So I'm done for now. Goodbye.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Shout out AHP Cup Series and Andrew. So yeah,